Good morning, Primary 4. Today we have a revision on Unit 1. We start with Lesson 1. The first one, 18 over 24 equal x over 4. Then x equal. Here we want to find the value of x. So x is a missing part. So here we start from numerator or denominator. For sure, we start from denominator. Here 24 become 4. So 24 increase or decrease? For sure 24 decrease. So we will write divided. 24 divided what? Equal 4. Here we search in table 4. 4 by what? Equal 24. 4 by 6. So 24 divided 6 equal 4. And all of you know that if we do any operation in denominator, you have to do the same operation in numerator. So we will divide the denominator by 6. 18 divided 6 equal 3. So the value of x equal 3. Next one, 15 over 25 equal what? In simplest form. So here we want to simplify 15 over 25. All of you know that simplify means we need to reduce the fraction. So here we will write divided up and down. And here we search about the common table between 15 and 25. All of you know that 15 is divisible by 5. And 25 also divisible by 5. So here the common table is 5. So we will write 5 up and down. 15 divided 5 equal 3. 25 divided 5 equal 5. So 3 over 5 is the simplest form. Next one, 2 over 7 plus 3 over 7. Here we wanted to add two fractions. But here the two fractions with common denominator, which is 7. So we will write 7 in denominator as it is. And we will add numerator. So 2 plus 3 equal 5. So the answer is 5 over 7. Next one, 1 minus 2 over 9. Here, if you have 1, so we will cross 1 and write fraction. All of you know that 1 equal any fraction, its numerator equal its denominator. So you can write 1 as 2 over 2, or 3 over 3, or 4 over 4, or 5 over 5, or any fractions, its numerator equal its denominator. But here we choose the fraction according to the denominator of the other fraction. So here the denominator is 9. So we will cross 1 and write 9 over 9 according to the denominator of the other fraction. So here we have common denominator which is 9. So we will write 9 in denominator. 9 minus 2 equal 7. So the answer here is 7 over 9. Next one, 3 over 11 plus what equal 9 over 11. This form is called missing fraction. And we have plus. All of you know that missing number plus change into minus. So here we have to change plus into minus. Here we have common denominator, then we will write 11 and subtract 9 minus 3 equal 6. Next part. Here we want to compare between two fractions. As we said before, to compare between two fractions, circle the common number. Here the common number is 20, which is in denominator. So which number is the greatest? 17 or 7? For sure, 17 is greater than 7. Next one, 8 over 25, 8 over 15. Which fraction is the greatest? Here, as we said before, circle the common number. Here the common number is 8. common number here in numerator. As we said before, if the common number in numerator, so this fraction is called crazy fraction. So here 8 over 15 will be greater than 8 over 25. Next one, arrange in an ascending order. Ascending order means from the smallest to the greatest. So here we have fractions 3 over 9, 7 over 9, 5 over 9, 8 over 9 and 1. So here we have to cross 1, and as we said before, we will cross 1 and write fraction according to the denominator of the other fractions. So here the denominator is 9, so we will cross 1 and write 9 over 9. So now we have common denominator. So now we are ready to making an arrange. So the first fraction, the smallest fraction is 3 over 9. Cross 3 over 9. The second is 5 over 9. Cross 5 over 9. Next 7 over 9. Cross 7 over 9. 8 over 9. And 1. Or you can write 9 over 9. Next page, which is lesson 2. 8 equal 24 over what? Here we will write 8 over 1. So here we start from up or down. For sure we start from numerator. 8 become 24. So 8 increase or decrease? 8 is increase. So we will write both. And ask yourself, 8 by what equal 24? 8 by 3. And as we said before, that if we do any operation in numerator, you have to do the same operation in denominator. So you have to multiply denominator by 3. 1 by 3 equal 3. Next one, 2 equal what over 5? The same, we will write 2 over 1. So here we start from numerator or denominator. For sure we start from denominator. 1 become 5. So 1 increase or decrease? 1 increase. So we will write both. And ask yourself, 1 by what equal 5? 1 by 5. So we will multiply 5 in numerator. 2 by 5 equal 10. Next one, 9 over 2 is proper fraction, improper fraction, or mixed. All of you know that we have three types of fractions. The first, if you have 2 over 3, numerator smaller than denominator. In this case, this fraction is called the proper fraction. But if you have 4 over 3, here denominator here numerator greater than denominator. So this fraction is called improper fraction. But if you have mix of a whole number like this and a proper fraction like this, so it's called mixed number. So here 9 over 2 is proper fraction or improper fraction or mixed. For sure 9 over 2, it's numerator greater than its denominator, so 9 over 2 is improper fraction. Next one, 7 2 over 3. As we said before, 7 2 over 3 is a mixed number, and we want to change mixed number into improper fraction. So how can we change mixed number into proper fraction? Here we will make half circle by plus. First we will write the denominator as it is, and we will multiply 3 by 7 equal 21. We write 21 here. 21 plus 2 equal 23. Next one, 22 over 5. We wanted to change 22 over 5, which is improper fraction, to mixed number. In this case, we go to draft and make long division, like this. 22 divided 5. We will write table 5 until we get nearest number for 22. 1 by 5 equal 5. 2 by 5 equal 10. 3 by 5 equal 15. 4 by 5 equal 20. 5 by 5 equal 25. So here, stop and take the previous. So we will write 4 up and 20 down, minus. 2 minus 0 equal 2. 2 minus 2 equal 0. And we will write whole for number 4 and write the denominator for number 5 and write numerator for number 2. So here, whole number will be 4 and denominator will be 5 and 2 will be numerator. That's all. Here we want to add two fractions. 1 over 3 plus 2 over 3. Here we have common denominator. So we will write 3 in denominator. 1 plus 2 equal 3. 3 over 3 equal 1. Next one, 3 over 8 plus 1 over 4. Here we want to add two fractions. But here, these two fractions are different denominators. We said before to add or subtract any fractions with different denominator, we have two steps. Step number 1, circle denominator. Step number 2, put your finger on the smallest number. And ask yourself, 4 by what equal 8? For sure, 4 by 2. So we will write by 2 and by 2 up. So here, denominator will be 8. We will write 3 plus 1 by 2 equal 2. So we will write denominator 8. 3 plus 2 equal 5. So the answer is 5 over 8. Next one, here we have 2.5 minus 4 over 5. Here we have mixed number. First, we have to change this mixed number into fraction. So we have to change this fraction like this. Half circle by plus. We will write 2 in denominator. 2 by 2 equal 4 plus 1 equal 5. So 5 over 2 minus 4 over 5. Here we have different denominators also. So we will solve by two steps. Step number 1, circle denominators. Step number 2, put your finger on the smallest number and ask yourself, 2 by what equal 5? Here we don't have any number which is multiplied by 2. The result will be 5. So these two numbers are unfriendly. So in this case, we will join all numbers with each other, like this. So 2 by 5 equal 10. Like multiply. 5 by 5 equal 25 minus 4 by 2 equal 8. 25 minus 8 equals 17 over 10. So the answer is 17 over 10. Next one, 5 over 6 and 2 over 3. Here we wanted to compare between two fractions. As we said before, we have to make a circle around the common number. But here we don't have common number. So in this case, we will make cross multiplication. We will join 5 with 3 and 2 with 6. So 5 by 3 equal 15. 2 by 6 equal 12. So here we have 15 and here we have 12. So the greatest number is 50. Next one. 9 over 5, 1, 3 over 4. Here we need to compare between two fractions. But first, we have to change this mixed number into fraction. As we said before, half circle by plus. First, we will write 4 in the denominator. 4 by 1 equal 4 plus 3 equals 7. So which fraction is the greatest? As we said before, here we don't have any common number. So we will make cross multiplication like this. 4 by 9 equal 36. 7 by 5 equal 35. So 36 greater than. Next one. Arrange in a descending order. All of you know that descending order means from the greatest to the smallest. Here we have 1 over 6, 2 over 3, 1 over 2, and 5 over 12. Here you have fractions with different denominators. In this case, we have two steps. Step number 1, circle denominators. Step number 2, write the greatest denominator in draft. And try to change each denominator into 12, if you can. The first denominator is 6. Can we change 6 into 12? For sure, yes, by multiplying 2. So we will multiply 2, down and up. Next one, can we change 3 into 12? For sure, yes, by multiplying 4. So we will multiply 4 down and up. Next one, can we change 2 into 12? Yes, by multiplying 6. So we'll multiply 6 down and up. Can we change 12? This is 12. So the first fraction will be 2 over 12. The next one, 2 by 4 equal 8. 3 by 4 equal 12. The next one, 1 by 6 equals 6. 2 by 6 equals 12. And the last one, 5 over 12 as it is. So now we have common denominators. So now we are ready to change fractions. Here we need to change fractions from the greatest to the smallest. Here the greatest fraction is 8 over 12. Next 6 over 12. Next 5 over 12. And the last one 2 over 12. You can write the fraction in its original form, like 8 over 12, 2 over 3, and 6 over 12, it was 1 over 2, and 5 over 12 as 5 over 12, and 2 over 12 was 1 over 6. So now we had finished revision on lesson 1 and lesson 2. Thank you.